Look at them all. Still going. How big is this flock? They're still coming. Oh, that's not even, maybe that's the end of it. Nope. It's like zigzagging back and forth now. Hello and welcome back to our sustainable journey. Today, we're gonna wander around. Everything's frozen. Everything's cold. It's supposed to warm up this week, which is nice. But it's been a sheet of ice, so there hasn't been much to do on the farm. Because I'm not unpacking and feeding worms. And I'm not doing a whole lot outside because it's just miserable out here. So we head out here, walk down this hill without falling, and show you some of the tracks that we see in the woods when we go for walks. So this is the path we take, and you can see the animals that go off along the sides. Those are obviously not us. So we normally see deer, and deer are pretty obvious, as you can see the two hooves. And they're always bedding down in there when we're not busy hunting them. And then we'll get fox and stuff like that. But since everything is frozen and cold, we're keeping a lot of our animals inside. So like our chickens right now are inside, which is kind of nice because the whole bird flu thing is kind of scary. I would really hate to lose all of my chickens to a cold that can kill them, and apparently get us sick as well. But let me cut through here. So we have all of our chickens trapped inside, so we give them fresh bedding every week. We go through a lot of bedding in the wintertime, or when there's sicknesses about, like bird flu. Let's see, all these are all deer. The deer tracks through here. They like to bed right in here. I guess it's a good safe place. I have no idea, but we catch them sleeping over here all the time. So all of our chickens have been trapped indoors for probably a month, at least. Whenever they started talking about bird flu, that's when we did it. So you can see how they've just made their own little trail. They'll come through here. And they go that way. Sure, if we stood out here long enough, we'd see some. We usually see about 15 to 20 deer in the driveway every day. And now that it's not hunting season, they just kind of prance around and laugh at you, because you can't do anything about it. So anyway, so everything's frozen because the chickens are in the barn. Weather's been in the negatives. I think it was -8 or something this morning. Cows are complaining because there's no grass, so they're relying on the hay for food. So that's them yelling right now at us. But I want to show you what we got for the cows, because we don't have a good way of getting water to the cows in the winter. And carrying buckets of water, because they probably go through 5 gallons each a day. So you figure 6 cows, that's 30 gallons a day. That's a lot to carry back and forth every day. So what we ended up getting was a heated hose, which, you know, seems kind of gimmicky. You can actually see the line where it's melted the snow. But it actually works really well. Problem is they're super expensive. And you don't want to break it because, you know, they're super expensive. But it sure beats carrying buckets of water out here. This summer, I'm hoping to run a water line out here so that we don't have to do that. But for now, this works. Okay, you see the water's still frozen. Hi, Nemo. Hi, Onyx. It's so frozen. This one's not. We've got a heater in it. You see, here's the end of the hose that they've chewed on because they're not the brightest. So that's great. That's expensive. Let's fix that. But keeps them drinking. And everybody's here. Hey guys. Olaf loves to say hi. Right, bud? You lucky gloves. That's really what it is. I love his hair. He has the best hair of any of our cows. Right? Yeah, I know. You don't like that very much. You don't like that very much. You're a big boy. Aren't you? Aren't you a big boy? Look at him. Tiana, Kronk, Ruby, Onyx, and Nemo. Gang's all here. Hi, buddy. Yeah, he's a big boy. So, we're probably going to process him in the next few months. Once it's a little bit nicer. Because I don't want to deal with loading a cow into a trailer in the snow. That's not so fun. Yeah, normally their chickens are hanging out over here. We've cut them out of this because of bird flu. So we've kept it sealed, so they're in there yelling. They're doing okay. We were down to probably half a dozen eggs a day a couple weeks ago. Now we're back up to 3 dozen. We'll be back up to probably 10 to 12 dozen in the next month, I would say. Once the weather turns a little bit and they get outside to forage. So they're doing okay. But that's what's been going on. It's just staying inside, keeping warm. Keeping things safe from bird flu. I'd go in there, but we don't like going in there more often than we absolutely need to. We're trying to keep everything safe and alive and all that. I'll show you, I'll post a video of some birds that flew over the farm yesterday. And that's kind of why we're concerned about bird flu, is because there are just so many birds. And all it takes is one. And our chickens like to, I mean, they free range over the whole place. So they will scratch and scritch at everything on the ground. So if some wild bird has it, then our chickens are gonna get it. We'll give it to the other ones and we'll lose the whole flock. The same thing with the cows. So apparently cows can get bird flu now, which that's interesting. So, and worms are also holed up in their bins. I haven't looked at them in a while because I try to avoid opening it whenever I can. But we can head over there and make sure they're doing okay. It's been a pretty mild winter actually. We haven't had to plow or scrape snow or anything like that. This is probably the most snow we've gotten, and you can still see the driveway through it. Tractor still totally protected in its home. See, worms are all still covered up. Yep, they're still okay. We'll open some of these. Yep. See the cats come through here and they leave their prints. Yeah, see. They're all dormant. So we'll get to play with them hopefully in another month or so when the weather warms up a bit. And it doesn't hurt to be outside. This week is supposed to be nice, so if you're planning on doing sap, this is a good week or a good weekend to tap your trees. Start getting ready for all that. So yeah, you can head down here. It's the other way we go. I could walk this every day. I love it out here. So you can see all the these are cats. We've got barn cats. They like to hang out in the woods. They'll find stuff and bring it back into the shed to leave as treats. Let's see. Still cats. These are all just cats. But there's usually deer. Yeah, see, there's a deer. Here we go. So that wider one, that's a deer going up. And they wander in these woods and annoy the dogs. Rabbit. It's probably a rabbit. It could be a squirrel. That might be a squirrel. It's small enough, it's probably a squirrel. Plenty of those. Everybody knows what those tracks look like. So, stay inside, stay warm. We'll see you next time. Take care, everybody. Oh, there's the end. Nope, maybe not. Keep thinking it's the trail end. Oh my gosh, there's even more. Alright, I think that's the end of it. I don't see any more. Oof.